Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Kona and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is your boy's ability to understand and respond to his formal on-leash obedience commands, the correction and the motivation that we give the dogs when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves his left hand free to give any correction that's needed, and the only correction that we give here at school is a little tug and release on the training collar, and that is the second piece of equipment that we're using, and both of your kids are going to come home with the same training equipment, and you're going to be taught how to use that during your follow-up training session. Now, Kona is sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And I know heeling or proper leash walking was a problem for you with him. So we're going to demonstrate that first, and the command is Kona, heel. Now, Kona has been taught to walk nicely by your left, not forging ahead or lagging behind, focusing more on what you're doing than everything that's going on around him, and keeping his shoulders even with your left leg on walks. So you notice if Rich turns, Kona turns. If they speed up or slow down, Kona will do the same, and Rich stopped his feet and Kona sat automatically without being told to wait for his next command. And the next command that we're going to demonstrate for you is the sit stay.
Stay.
Now, Kona is great for trying to anticipate the next command. So this long sit stay, you're going to practice indoors as well as outdoors, and you're going to lengthen out the amount of time that he can hold it from 1 minute all the way up to 3 minutes. When Rich returns back to him, he will walk all the way around him, returning all the way back to heel position. Now, he got up on that, so Rich is going to make him complete it the way it was taught. Kona likes to think for you, and he anticipates what's coming next, so a lot of times gets him in trouble. And they take off heeling again. He's very, very intelligent. He knows what he likes to do and what he doesn't like to do. He'd rather downstay than sit stay. So here we are again, back at sit and stay. And this time, instead of returning all the way back around him, we're going to let him hold it for a few seconds, and then we're going to demonstrate the come on command. So it's Kona come. Rich praises him on the way in, and he should come right in front and sit facing your knees so there's no jumping on you. And he's doing a really good job. He knows his commands so well, and he does them. Unfortunately, sometimes he just does them randomly. And our job as trainers, and your job now that you own trained dogs, is that they do it when you tell them. Very good. And then Rich is going to call him in. And coming to you should always be a happy command. Rich talks to him, praises him on the way in. Very nice automatic sits. He's looking up at Rich. You want that eye contact. Now, the next exercise that we're going to demonstrate is the down from a heel position. So with the dog seated at your left, you take your left open palm, push it straight down toward the ground with the one-word command to down and stay. Now, your long down stay, you practice right in your house in the air conditioning. We're demonstrating out here because it gives us more room. But because he is a black dog, he gets hot easily, so you can practice your long down stays in the house. You're going to work all the way up to 5 minutes on that down stay. Rich returns back to him, praises him for a good job, and they take off heeling again. Rich will demonstrate that down from a heel position one more time for you.
Down, stay.
And this time, instead of returning all the way back to him, Rich will call him out of that. That's a good job. And then back to heel and back sitting. Very good boy. And the very last command that we're going to demonstrate for you with Kona will be your down from a distance. This is a little bit harder command to teach and for him to do because you're not right next to him. So with him seated at your left, Rich is getting him in the shade. You leave him in a sit stay. You turn to face him. You use your right hand to give the command. Then he goes down from 6 feet away. You're also going to lengthen out the distance and the time that he can do that down from a distance. Now, he's done a great job of demonstrating his version of all the obedience commands. He is a sweet boy, very nice. Like you said, marches to his own drummer, and we've enjoyed having him. We want to thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company, and we'll be back with Ashley.